And now it's time for a Q&A from you, the viewers, and our first question is going to be in response to the Retro ROM challenge we made last week in regards to being able to buy ROM files from our favorite retro video game consoles and have them DRM-free so we can play them on different types of systems. And I got this comment in on last week's wrap-up from Michael Caine, the actor. That'd be cool if it was really him. And he suggests here that there is actually a company already doing this, namely Sega. And if you go to the Genesis Mega Drive collection that is on Steam, when you buy those DLC games, you're actually buying the ROM file, and the ROM gets downloaded to your computer, and it's completely DRM-free. So I put this to the test, and you can check it out here. So I've got Steam running here. We've got the Sega and Mega Drive Classics here, and I've already got Streets of Rage 2 in my library. Sega's selling these games for 99 cents a piece. And by the way, they have a really cool VR mode for this. So you can jump into this 90s bedroom with the Sega Genesis on the floor and the 14-inch TV. You can grab the cartridge, stick it in. It's really fun. But in any event, we're going to go over here to the game. I'm going to go to Properties, and I'm going to go to Local Files and browse Local Files. And if I do this, it'll bring me into the directory where it's storing this. And you can see there's a folder called Uncompressed ROMs. And inside of here is Streets of Rage 2. It's a 68K file, it says, and we're going to have to do one little change to this. I'm just going to copy this and drop it into my Downloads folder here. And then I've got the Kega Fusion emulator running right now, too. But I'm going to go over to Downloads. I'm just going to rename that file from 68K to bin, because I think it likes that extension better. So we'll go here and just type in BIN. Hit enter there. We'll just say yes to that. And then I'll go over to Kega Fusion. We're going to load a Genesis ROM, and we'll point it at the Downloads directory here. Let's go to that real quick. I'm already there, so we're just going to hit Streets 2U, and boom. What do you know? We have a Sega game that was purchased legally, a ROM, that is booting up here in an emulator without any problem. And apparently this is how this thing has worked from the moment they released it about a year ago. They're actually just downloading a DRM-free ROM to your computer, and you can do whatever you want with it after you get it here. This is what they're offering now. So for $30, you get all of these games, including Sonic CD. I would love to see what the format is for this. It's $5. Maybe I'll pick it up and check it out, because it's probably an ISO file. But look at this. Isn't this great? You get all of these cool games. Now, the problem, though, is that none of these are incorporating any licenses. So for example, on the Genesis, there was a great Ghostbusters game, but that has a Ghostbusters license attached to it. I'm sure they'd have to figure out something with the rights holders for Ghostbusters to be able to re-release this game. So that's going to hold up a lot of the games that we probably want to play, but this is a good start. And I am so happy that Sega is doing this. So if you are emulating, and let's say you've got Phantasy Star 4 that you grabbed from EMU Paradise or someplace like that, and you don't have the original cartridge, my suggestion would be to go in and buy it now, just so you can be legal and reward Sega for their efforts in producing the game and making these ROMs available to us DRM-free for use in any emulator. Great stuff, and kudos to Sega. Let's hope more companies follow their lead.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold-level supporters Chris Allegretta, the Four Guys with Quarters podcast, Tom Albrecht, Bill Reinehr, and Kalyan Kumar. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to lon.tv/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit lon.tv/s.